me what it looks like to open up my marriage sustainably when we have two small children. Well, let me tell you, right now I'm on a train on my way to New York to see a lover, and I'm gone for the weekend. And my husband Dan is at home watching the kids. And this is what he sent me when I was in the train. Babies are down. Somebody bought us enough food for breakfast and lunch tomorrow because they just had dinner. He just had dinner with one of his connections, and they had an amazing time. And then he texted that he loves me and told me to have an amazing time and to tell my lover that he said hi. So basically, how do we do this? How do we sustain our marriage with our kids? Number one, community care. Number two, openness to evolving boundaries and evolving needs. And number three, lots of communication and regard for one another. Listen, we don't have this perfectly down on pat. It's hard. Sometimes we have resentment. Sometimes anger comes up. Sometimes rupture happens. But how do we continue to love one another? We decide. Listen, if you really want to learn more about what it looks like to open up your marriage sustainably, come to the gathering that I'm hosting on October 2nd, okay? $7, link in bio. I'll send you the replay.
No thanks. Guys, this is one of the reasons why men are choosing not to date, right? Because a knucklehead's just like this, right? Look at that. And guys, this whole thing has to be capped, right? And if not, her husband, right? Come on.
Beta!
Come on, dude. Come on. She's had his balls in her purse for years, right? He's staying home with the kids while his wife's getting piped. Come on, dude.
Beta!
Clown world, right? Absolutely insane. And guys, this chick's fighting for her life in the comments here, right? First comment says, you're failing your kids. Next person says, why do you feel the need for more lovers? Is your spouse not fulfilling enough? Facts. Someone says, I've never seen an attractive person that's polyamorous. And that's totally true. That's totally true, guys. I've never seen a poly person that's actually attractive who's just not an OF chick, right? And this person here says, why do people in these types relationship always feel the need to share these details with the world? It seems like they're compensating for something. Facts. Guys, you cannot be into this stuff at all. Anywhere is periphery. But they always push this. Like polyamorous people are like vegans. Whenever you think of vegans, it's...
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
They just shove themselves into your existence. Polyamorous people are the same way. Someone says, I hope your kids find these videos. Someone says, she's deleting her comments. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Clown world.
As a man, you should understand if a woman, after 2 weeks of dating her bills are due and she's stressed out and she got things going on that she can't handle and she's overwhelmed and and she can't pay her rent on time and she needs you to pay her rent, she ain't really fucking with you for real, because women are not even bold enough to do that with a... I'm gonna keep it real. Okay? Let me tell you something. When a woman really messes with you, she don't even want you to know her shit ain't clean right now. She gonna dress it up every time for you like it's real money. And that's the truth, okay?
For real.
That's the fact.
For
you
real.
ain't never gonna know she has problems. You know how many men I was in full relationships where my shit was in shambles and he thought that I was the best thing smoking? Didn't even know?
Pause real quick. That, we gotta let that simmer. And she was...
No, we don't. Because, guys, what she's basically saying, right? Because girls only do this for nug, right? Gavin, starving artist. Regular dudes, right? They ask for a money front. They let them know that they have bastard kids, right? But Chad, Tyrone, Nug, and Gavin, they don't ever see the foolishness, right? Absolutely insane.
He was talking real fast. You talk fast. Was you one of the Bone Thugs?
I was.
That was Chicken Bone.
Said, as a man.
And guys, these glasses, all this foolishness, please. Look at that. And she says after 2 weeks, come on, dude. That's not really relationship. Guys, this is like this woman here, she's on this podcast and she's giving relationship advice. So she's influencing the thought of modern women, right? And guys, this is the new normal for dating now. Absolute clown world. Come on, man. Come on. And this first chick says, this is the realest thing she's ever said. Guys, dating now is foolishness. Don't do it. Clown world.
I love how women have decided to be single and not have kids because now the world can go extinct and the population can die, all because men thought the world revolved around them, but it never did. It revolved around us. And now because you don't want to listen to us, the world is going to end.
Right there, guys. Right there. Guys, this is the ultimate, this is like the final boss of 304s. This is the Shin Akuma of 304s, right? Because guys, these 304s now, they don't know anything. Guys, back in the day, in like traditional times, men always knew the men go off the war to protect the women so that children can be had. If there's 100 women, 100 men, 70% of the men leave to protect the women, and then 20% of the men stay and have children, right? So the traditional thinking has always been basically men centered around the men in every other way, but to civilize the world for women. So in that way, you can actually say that traditionally, women have been the center of everything because men wanted to have kids. But then all of a sudden, all this effing
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
said that that's patriarchy, right? And now these chicks are actually saying, oh, well, now we're going to stop having kids, da-da-da-da. Well, A, what good are you then, right? And B, this shit cannot fathom that there's going to be guys going to other countries, right? Most of the world, guys, the West is a very, very, very small part of the world. Passport Bros is growing more and more. Guys are moving out of the country, right? And she doesn't think that 45% of these women are going to be in their 30s having baby fever, letting Nug and Gavin shoot up the club. Absolutely insane. The only person that needs to go extinct around here is this chick right here. Someone says, hey, don't worry, there's still 3 billion single mothers out there. Our population's safe. Someone says, yeah, her DNA needs to stop right here with her. Look at that. Look at that, man. Someone says, so before men will let the world end, we'll just take away women's rights and freedoms and use force. Now, guys, that is true. You know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing. Let's say Japan. They've said that, I think it's like by 2180 or like 2120, the Japanese are going to be like either gone or close to being gone. And the government right now is incentivizing having kids. What if the government in 30 years starts forcing people to have kids, huh? What if all the men in Japan get together and take away women's rights and say, you have to have kids? What are they going to do? Nothing, right? And guys, this chick right here is why men are staying single. Right here. Flippantly saying this type of stuff on the internet. And she would even probably say this on a first date. All right, you guys, AJ. I appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe. I'm out of here, guys. Have a good one.